What's up, Sitters? This is Bradford Douglas along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening, man?
And we are Front Porch Sitting. And guys, it was another good week of football, depending on who your team was.
It absolutely was. A lot of good games this weekend. Got to watch a lot of it. Got to help you with the slide Saturday, so that was always a good time.
Shout out. Needed that. Appreciate that. That was fun. You know everybody. You knew those people.
Yeah, I did, actually. I did know those people.
Yeah.
Good people.
Shout out.
Yeah. It was way out in the woods.
We drove for longer than it took us to set it up.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes, that
Brad,
definitely happened.
Did you forget my name just a minute ago in the intro?
No, I just was thinking about that one time I went really fast and didn't give you a chance to say anything after. I'm trying to slow it down a little bit for the
So you slowed down before you said my name?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with it. Yeah, but no, Joey, shout out. Appreciate that. Big
Yes,
help. You only missed the first drive of Gator football, so.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And it was when we were on defense, so I don't care about that anyways because we know what's going to happen.
And I especially appreciate you helping out, Joey, because I was supposed to go with Chris, but I was not feeling very good that morning. So
Yeah. I hear you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No problem, Brad.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So how's y'all's week been, Joey?
So far, so good. Work, school, baseball, not school, baseball, school baseball. But, so it's a pretty normal week. I love Wednesdays. Kind of breaks up everything, gets me juiced for the weekend. So happy to be here tonight. What about you, Chris?
Busy. Always busy, but we got a big week.
Big week. Hawthorne this week.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, Hawthorne this week. They've been in 2 state championships in a row. So
Yeah.
we got our hands full. Work is cut out
Hawthorne
for us.
this week.
Hawthorne this week. Yeah. Brad beat me to it.
I didn't know if you were going to say it. Sometimes you're very modest about the football.
Not the opponent. All right, anyways, what we got? Let's go. Let's roll.
Let's go. Well, we got last week's pick'ems we need to go through.
Yep.
We have an awesome graphic coming up for you momentarily.
But before we do that, Brad.
Let's go ahead and talk about JW Weaponry. They are the premier gun store in the South, and they are always loaded. And we actually have our sponsor in the building with us.
That is right.
You can't see him, but he's here. You can't see me either, though. So
And you're here, huh?
yes.
Yeah, heck yeah, you're here, all right. Yeah, we got John Boy here with us tonight. Always a good time. We texted him earlier in the week and asked when we could hang out with him, when we could catch him. And he was like, I can either come Sunday or I'll come Wednesday. I was like, we'd rather hang out with you on Wednesday. So
Absolutely.
Come hang out Wednesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always good to have him present.
Talk to him about the front porch, and you get 5% off. So go see the guys. John loves to talk. So we had to pick him last week.
You want me to give him the number or you want to wait?
Oh, yeah, give him the number. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. 386-243-8587 is the number to JW Weaponry. They're really good people. Talk to John. Ask for John specifically. John, what time will you be there tomorrow? 9. He'll be there at 9 a.m. Make sure you call at 9:01. It'll be a good time. I promise. 386-243-8587.
Pick him. Roll. Throw it up there. Let's roll. I'm going to drive this show right now. Ooh, look, there's the records. There they are.
Mm-hmm.
Got Joey at a cool 12-12. Made up some ground.
Yes, sir.
B-Rad, 13-11. Holding strong. And then myself also 13-11. It's a tight race right now.
It is a tight race.
Anyone's game.
It is anyone's game.
Anyone's game. Chat's on fire right now. Shout out to JT's also in the building.
JT is in the building. Yep.
But he doesn't sponsor. He's right. He did bring us some food though, so props.
and drinks.
Shout
food
out.
and drinks. Big fan of that.
Yeah.
We got
What games we got this week?
All right, we got Clemson at Florida State. Yeah, we like that. We like Clemson at Florida State. Florida State's getting 3.5 at home.
Mm-hmm.
We got LSU coming to Gainesville. Gainesville's getting, not Gainesville. Florida is giving 2.5. They're 2.5-point favorites. Alabama's on the road at Tennessee. Tennessee is catching 7 at home. And then Penn State's going to Michigan. Michigan is a 7-point favorite at home.
That was a really good slate of games.
Yeah, and there were more. That's the crazy. Well, I could have put 7 or 8 on there. USC at Utah's there. Mississippi State at Kentucky's this weekend. Those are pretty good games.
Bulldogs there though. Give me the Bulldogs there.
Absolutely agree. Oh boy.
Big.
Why is that?
They score points, baby.
And Kentucky is what?
Garbage.
Bad.
Yep.
Been telling y'all that.
Anyways, let's just jump right into it. Florida State, Clemson. Brad, I'm gonna hold my pick. Actually, I'm not gonna hold my pick. You go first. I'll go last. There's no need to hold it.
Wow.
All right, well, I'm going to go with Florida State this week. I want to take them with the points and hopefully get this thing turned around.
So, Brad's picking the Noles for the sixth consecutive week.
Nope, I picked North Carolina State last week.
You did pick NC State last weekend, lost.
And you lost.
Yeah, I did, so I might as well go with my heart.
Yeah. Joey.
You want me to go?
Yeah, because I'm going to go. I'm going to go last, though.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take. I'm gonna give me FSU as well.
What is?
I don't think Clemson's good. In fact, I think Clemson is not as good as Florida State. That's all I'm going to say. They're not as good as Florida State.
The Joey Jinx is in full effect.
No, because I think he believes it.
I do believe that.
You're crazy. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll get to it. My God, this is unbelievable. No, y'all are both wrong. Clemson and the number should be 7, 8.
No.
Florida State's not healthy at all. Even if they were healthy, Clemson's better.
Don't care.
And Clemson just got all their guys back.
Who's Clemson's quarterback?
DJU, who's played way better than he has all last year.
Who's Clemson's head coach?
You're stuck on last year. Dabo the Great Sweeney.
Yeah, right.
Florida State ain't beat him.
Florida State.
Florida State ain't beat him in 8 years.
Give me Florida State.
No, golly, heck,
Dabo's a trash guy.
Clemson and it's easy.
Oh gosh.
No, it's Clemson and it's easy. LSU, Florida, -2.5. The Gators are -2.5. Or it's a very Gator fans told me that LSU was a very terrible trash can team, so that should be a very easy number. Yes, should be easy win for Gators. I'm going Gators huge in the swamp because LSU is so trash. That's what they told me week 1. I was told LSU was garbage.
We're going to talk about narratives in just a second. Go ahead, Brad.
I'm here spinning.
I'm going to go with the Tigers. I'm taking 2.5 with the Tigers against the Gators this week.
You're taking the Tigers?
Yes, I am.
All right. You want me to go ahead and pick it? Since you picked Florida State, I'll go ahead and pick Florida.
I don't think you're as down on your team as I am mine.
No, I'm not.
If you want to save it, you can save it. It's up to you. Your call. Hot shot.
So just narratives. So people that love the SEC, right?
Mm-hmm.
When LSU got beat by Florida State, LSU's not very good, right? And then going into Tennessee game, it was like, well, LSU's actually playing pretty good. They're pretty good. And then Tennessee beat them. They're like, oh man, Tennessee's just great.
Yeah.
LSU's trash. Give me Florida.
There it is.
Trash cans, not good. Alabama at Tennessee. Tennessee's getting 7 at home. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Give me Bama regardless. I know. You know Bryce Young or whatever. Bryce Young one is going to play. You heard it on the front porch. Bryce Young is playing this week.
He looked in the camera at you, people.
Yeah, Bryce Young will play on Saturday, and they will win by 21.
Okay, I'm not going to go as far as 21, but I too will be taking Bama over Tennessee.
Yes, let's go.
No, not doing it. Yeah, give me Tennessee.
Yes.
Give me Tennessee. But I have a funny joke about Tennessee. Shout out Rob Lights. He teaches at the middle school with me.
Yeah.
He's a big Bama fan, like authentic Bama fan. Been there, ride or die Bama fan. Mike Shula Bama fan. Okay, been around. He had a couple jokes he wanted me to go ahead and throw out there, so I'm going to. He said the cool thing about UT Orange for their fan base is that 1, you can wear it to the game on Saturday. 2, you can wear it if you're hunting on Sunday. And 3, you can wear it picking up trash on the side of the road Monday through Friday.
Yeah, we like Tennessee.
Oh, little Tennessee hate.
Good times. Good.
But Lance Strotty, I am going Tennessee. Hendon Hooker in Neyland.
I am a big fan of Hendon Hooker.
Let's go.
Big fan.
I think Bama might be fraudulent. I may be really wrong this week because I have gone opposite you guys. But yes, give me the Volunteers.
Yep, I'm going to volunteer to give you that. Penn State at Michigan. Michigan is -7 at home. I'm going to let somebody else go first.
I'll go first here because I haven't gone first. Big Blue, Curtis Mesnard's favorite team. Give me Michigan.
Is that really his favorite?
No, God,
Hates
no.
him, right?
He's Ohio State.
That's what I thought.
He hates him.
But
But you heard it here first. He loves him. Give me Michigan. I'm on the season win total over there. Neither of you jinx it, please.
I'm also going to take Michigan. I think they are. I was actually telling John earlier. I think they are a lot better than I had originally thought at the beginning of the year. This is probably the best Michigan team I've seen in a minute.
Ooh.
Hot take.
Name a player.
Listen, I look at the
I
final.
knew that was coming.
I look at the final score, Joseph.
I got
don't
you.
watch Michigan football.
Head coach.
Oh, Harbaugh.
Which
Which
one?
one? Ooh.
One of them.
No. Which one?
The older one.
Starts with a J, Brad.
Yeah, starts with a J.
Jack.
Jack Harbaugh. That's
Jack
it.
Harbaugh. That's it.
Very good.
That's it.
I'm surprised you knew that.
Oh my God.
I am very surprised you knew that.
It's not Jack Harbaugh, Brad.
Oh, okay, was that right?
You should just let it ride.
No,
Should've let it ride.
because he thought he was right.
But what is it?
I know.
But what is it really? It's Jason?
It's Jim.
Jason.
It's not Jim.
Yes, it is.
Jim
Jim.
Harbaugh?
Okay, we're not spending any longer on Brad not knowing Michigan's head coach's name after he said it's the best Michigan team he's seen.
Okay, I'm just saying that's the best Michigan team, I think. I look at the final score. They cover. You know what great teams do? They cover.
Ooh,
That's true.
talk to him.
Hey,
He ain't
he said
wrong.
a lie. Yeah, but where's Michigan located at, though? Where's
By
that?
the Great Lakes, Joey.
Which one?
Superior.
All right, let's go. Michigan.
What about Lake Michigan?
Damn it. And Erie. I know those Great Lakes.
Oh,
look at you.
Look at you. I am impressed.
Wow.
Yeah, give me. I don't know if I said it, but give me Michigan.
Oh God! So everybody else go fade. Go fade us there.
Yeah. Well, that's just because I didn't want to lose a game. I'm not a Penn State believer.
I'm not either.
But I didn't want to lose a game and be stupid. So yeah. What else? What do we have next?
That's because it's not fair to pick against them.
No, who are they playing this week?
They have it.
Vandy, right?
Yeah. Well, the number's 99.
Yeah, I'm not picking
what do you
Georgia
want?
and Vandy. Mainly because Vandy's going to cover, but
Ooh. Oh God.
Hot take.
No. Maybe in the SEC championship game we'll pick Georgia.
Well,
we'll pick Florida, Georgia for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Georgia, Tennessee, we'll pick that.
Oh yeah. See, coming up.
Yeah, games coming
Be
up.
patient.
well, everyone lock in your picks.
Patience is a virtue, baby.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, lock in your picks. Let us know how y'all did against us this week. We always enjoy when you beat us. Just kidding. But it's time for Chris to draw. Chris is going to draw.
Oh, we're doing that right now?
Yeah, well, that's where it is in the show notes.
Oh, good job, Bradford. All right, so
Hey, before we get into this, I'll
yeah.
let you get ready with this.
I'm ready.
Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Other things we're going to talk about tonight are just FSU against NC State, and then Florida review against Missouri, FSU preview of Clemson, a little more detailed preview of Clemson than we gave earlier, and then same thing with Florida and LSU. Baseball playoffs, Trey Lee. I know you're very anxious about that. You've done nothing but type in there for a hot minute, so we're getting to that. I promise. We'll talk a little bit about your Braves too, because you're a Braves guy. And then Draymond Green had a little skirmish, and we need to discuss it. I feel like I think
a skirmish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need to discuss it. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Travis Yeckering, a friend of the show. Actually never hopping in here, so
I'm sending him the link right now.
My God, he wanted this done and he's not in. Anyways, we've been wanting to do this where we could have a whiteboard for you guys and we can talk and draw stuff for you. So we're gonna do that now, guys. We can hear you. We're gonna do that for you now. So. The question what he wanted to see was Nick Saban drew up a one rat coverage in a goal line situation versus Tennessee in one of his Monday type deals he was doing. And so Yeckering was like, hey Chris, on the show can you draw this up? I'm curious. I want to know what the heck one rat means. And so one rat is a coverage. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now here. So we'll just call it it's 10 personnel. So there are 4 wide receivers. Okay, just kind of bear with me here. I drew the O-line big so you could see.
Hey, real quick, if you're on the podcast right now, fast forward for probably 5 minutes. But before you do that, pause, go to YouTube, hit subscribe, and then watch what you're seeing right now.
15-minute mark on YouTube.
15-minute mark on YouTube.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll show coverage to look like this. So we'll set our, not us, this is what some teams will do. This is definitely not what we do. It'll look like that. So the MAC, middle linebacker, will be walked up on the outside. The end is head up the offensive tackle. Okay, and I'll explain why in a minute. The money, which is a backer, okay, in this case, this is going to be our rat player here. This guy is our rat. He's going to walk up, and then we'll have the jack outside, and then we'll have actually that's going to be it. There's just a 4-man surface. And so what these guys are doing here on the outside, okay, so the corner, it's one rat, so it's cover 1, okay. We have an extra backer will be here. He's also going to be manned up, okay. So then we have on this side, corners manned up over here. And then again, like Joey said, if you're listening, you guys got to hop in here so you can see this. And then we'll be in this case, it will be down left. So we're going to be down left. So this safety is going to roll down, and he's going to have man-to-man on this receiver on here. Okay, and so then what in this certain call, which I'm not going to say what it is, but in this certain call, this MAC blitzes upfield, creating a one-on-one with this tackle. Okay, now this guard here has to kick out to this end. So this defensive end is going to have a straight line, straight shot. the money backer here, this money backer, he's mugging this A gap. So that way this center and this guard, they have to step. So the center has to step here. So we get one one-on-one, another one-on-one, 3 one-on-ones on one play. We create 3 one-on-one matchups for our guys. He's going to bail. Nose comes across. Jack is screaming off the edge. Now, the whole part of rat comes in. This money backer is responsible for the back, the running back. So he's the rat player. So he's actually going to get out. And if the back were to stay in, then he's going to be a rat and steal like a crosser, a potential crosser from any of these guys. Okay, any of these receivers that may be running across routes, he's going to steal it. That's like rat steal cheese. He's going to be like the rat player. And in this case, so the strong safety or the free safety is rolling down. Strong safety is middle of the field. He's single high. So we've got man everywhere, single high safety. So that call would be something, one rat is what that would be called. That's what like rat coverage is. And then obviously there's a million different variations. We have other stuff. We have other stuff too that you can run. We have we'll spy one rat, we'll rob. Like there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. But that's when you say like one rat, like that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's really good. By the way,
yeah, it was a lot. That was a lot.
It is a lot, and it's quick, and it may be hard to follow for some, but like if you can visualize it and see it, that's solid right there.
While we have this, do you want to talk about what spilling counter is? What Brent Cox can't do? It'll take 3 seconds.
Yep, because this is the game where he gets exposed, right?
We'll see. This is what happened last year.
Right.
Okay, so for example, we'll just draw it really simple here. Okay, center, guard, tackle. We'll say this is number 1, right? Isn't he number 1? Brenton Cox. Okay, we'll do it just like this. Just super simple, like GT counter is what we'll call it. Okay, so this is the guard. That's the tackle. Okay, so what you're going to get here is down block, down block. What Brenton Cox is supposed to do, what he's supposed to do is squeeze. So vision this. He's going to squeeze this down block, squeeze. This is a GT counter. Remember, guard, tackle, pulling. He has to come in here, bounce, hit this in the mouth. Okay, what that does is that makes this tackle not be able to get through because there's a train wreck here, right? It's a car crash, huge collision. Okay, what that does then is it creates this back whose path should be here, right? Well, he can't, so he has to do what? Bubble and bounce. So then what that does for the defense is it allows all these hats that are inside guys in here, whatever you want to call them, they're running like crazy to the football because now it's running east and west, and Florida's athletic and fast, and they want you to run east and west. Okay, so that's what you should do. You should spill it. Now, what Mr. Brenton Cox does sometimes is instead of squeezing and spilling, what he'll do is he'll get upfield. Okay, he'll get upfield like this. First guard, bang, kick it. Second tackle, wrapping through, blocking this first backer that shows inside, and then now the ball carrier's path is head on the upright, banging his head on the goalpost, right? You guys saw it against LSU. That's what it was time and time again. So if you just squeeze it and spill it, there's no play. But if you're upfield, selfish, trying to rush the passer, then what happens is you create a lane, create the alley, second tackle gets through, picks up the backer, and then it's off to the races. There we go.
Yes. What he said. That's that guy's smart. He knows what he's doing.
Truthfully, thank you. I appreciate it, but that's relatively elementary in football these days.
Well, it may be relatively elementary, but there's guys that one can't teach it, and there's other guys that can't run it. So
correct.
You know, it may be elementary, but it still takes a little bit of time, effort, and talent. So yeah, big fan of that. Thank you for that. That was excellent. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit more of that as we go.
Yeah,
at different points or whatever. So that's that. Yeah. What do we got next, Brad?
We are going to talk about Josh's Barbershop next. That is the best place to go get a haircut in Lake City. Joey has said it time and time again. He will pay for it if you don't like it. Go see Josh. Text him, and Joey will give the number to text.
Absolutely, Bradford. I will. The number is 386-247-1430. Text him and get on the schedule. Like I said, forget the haircut. The haircut's excellent, but the talk, the communication, the experience, second to none. Go see Josh. Best haircut I've ever had.
Absolutely.
Best haircut experience, not just haircut, the experience.
Yeah, that's 100% key is the experience. Like the haircut's great, but the experience, like hanging out, watching sports, it's a good time. I'm going to get mine cut tomorrow. Mr. Mesnard, Curtis, shout outs in the chat. He's getting his cut on Friday before the game, before the showdown.
I may have to join you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure Josh will be cool.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have a choice in the matter sometimes. Let's talk. Go ahead.
I was going to say, absolutely. Thanks for your thoughts on the Chris drawing plays. That's fun, and that's a fun segment. And also, I was just going to say, if you can pick up anything on it, it's so cool because you will seem so smart to everyone who doesn't know how to draw plays. Like, I know how to draw very basic plays, and I've called people out on drawing cover 2 and stuff, and it's just fun.
Yeah. Alex Mitchell said, good stuff, C-Mark. Guy can absolutely coach baseball and football. I 100% agree with that. Okay. Ringo said 2-0 Braves. Thanks for that, Ringo.
Kelsey, bless her heart.
Yeah, Kelsey said she gets a lot of that, a lot of those lessons while watching football with you, which is actually true. And true. You get the rewind button with that.
Yeah, I'm
so
sorry.
That's all good.
Yeah, that's one of my flaws. I can't help it.
No, it's a good flaw to have.
All right, what we got?
Let's talk about Florida State, Chris, against NC State.
Dude, that was like one of the most disappointing games I've watched in a while. Because it was there for them. Like, it was over. Like, not over. It's not the right word. But it shouldn't have. Another week of this segment. I'm canceling this graphic. It's coming. They had it like 17-3 at the half. I don't know, man. It's just disheartening. Like I didn't think it was ever over. I was texting Trey and Bradford, and they're like feeling good about it, and I'm like, guys, this is bad. Like this, I'm telling you right now, this isn't going to. It can't continue to go this way. And I was correct. I didn't. They just had all of the momentum, like all of the momentum. So I think the biggest thing, Rally's in the chat.
Always.
I think the biggest thing was disappointing was the offense getting shut out in the second half.
Yeah.
I think NC State has like incredible set of linebackers. They're really, really good.
I agree.
They're very. That's a top 10 defense. Like
I agree again.
Like they're good. 19 points. The defense giving up 19. I mean. Okay, they got to score more than 19 to win a college football game.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Not especially when you get 17 in the first half. I think the reason I'm like so, and we'll get to Clemson, but I think the reason that I'm like a little or not disappointed, but not confident in this Saturday is like they're just beat to death. Did you get a chance to watch that game?
I did.
Every other play was a timeout injury.
Yeah.
And some of those guys came back, but they're banged up. Like Robert Cooper only played 3 snaps the entire game.
Yeah.
3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And so behind him, there's no Lovett. Jarrett Jackson gets hurt. There's number 3.
Is Lovett ever coming back?
He's not. He won't be back for Clemson. That was the plan.
Okay.
And he may not. He may forego it.
Yeah, he may now.
So, you know, it was just like so disheartening to watch. I could almost feel it happening. You know what I mean? I could almost feel it happening. So, I don't know. That was one of the more like gut wrenching losses. Not because of NC State's a bad team, but because Florida State was in the driver's seat, and you could just feel it slipping away in the second half.
That's a bad feeling as a fan too.
That momentum going, and you could see it like from a fan's perspective, from like a coach's perspective. I'm like, they don't have an answer for any of this.
Yeah.
Like this isn't good. They were just getting absolutely beat up on line of scrimmage. Some of that's health. I mean, some of that's just not being good. But I don't know. It was frustrating. Brad, what did you think? You watched the whole thing.
Frustrating is the key word there. I mean, me and John were talking about it earlier. It's like when the punt happened, you know, he runs over the line of scrimmage, and like if you know football, you knew exactly what was about to happen. And you're just like, man, if you just got the punt off, maybe things are a little different. You don't know. It's more field to have to try and stop him. But it's like if he was anywhat aware, he probably runs for a first down. And I don't know what happens. They may have went 3 and out right after he got that, but it was a really tough game to watch. I mean, it felt so good in the first half, and then as you and I were texting, it was just like every time something happened in the second half, it's like, okay, this is not good. We're not going to win this game. And it became very apparent by the time the fourth quarter started we weren't going to win that game.
Where'd you watch it at?
My house. I was not feeling well, remember?
We kept that going all day, huh?
Yeah.
No,
I'm just kidding.
He was dying on Sunday. I saw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the punt, like that was unfortunate. And the other thing was the punt return that Florida State had that was so good. They kind of pulled off like the trick play ish kind of where the punt returner runs up to the right. He acts like he's catching it. There's a second returner that goes and tracks the ball down. And you remember that play?
Yep.
That gets overshadowed.
Yeah.
That was incredible coaching. Execution was incredible. The result was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I don't think Florida State's a bad team. I just think it's unfortunate that they're as banged up as they are in the key positions that they are.
Yeah, and then if we had any faith in our kicker, too, at the end of the game, we just run the ball 3 times and then kick the ball. But we're throwing the ball because we have no faith in our kicker.
I agree.
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
although he hit a 40-plus yarder in the game.
He did, and it was really great to see. But it's still, at the same time, his faith is shaken. The coach's faith in him is shaken because that's just elementary. You run the ball 3 times. If you get in, great. If you don't, you kick the ball, game over.
Yeah, I think special teams is a struggle right now for Florida State. And that scares me a touch.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's just kickoff. I mean, just like extra point field goal. What else has been bad? They have a kick return for a touchdown.
Not overall, but like the punt. That's bad.
Yeah, that's like
a singular play.
That's fluky as freak. That guy's never done that. He's not a great punter, but like he averages like 38, 39 yards. He's not great, but
he doesn't typically do that.
No, that's never happened. And did anyone know? Because I didn't know that's a spot foul.
I did not actually.
It's a 5-yard penalty from where it happens.
Right.
So they get the ball at the freaking 17.
Yeah. I did not know that until Saturday night.
That's gigantic. Like, that's huge. That's huge. They had the backup quarterback at that time. So, like, he's not driving the ball down the field. If it actually has to be a punt, like, oh, my God. I was just like, you've got, like, at that point, I was like, okay, let's just fast forward this thing to the end so I don't have to, like, die by a million cuts here. Like, the defense played good because they had a running back at quarterback. And so, like, NC State is they're going to look like trash because I think the guy's done for the year, Devin Leary. So, Joey, he won't be a first rounder because he got hurt. So, I'm off the hook there. Because he got hurt. If he didn't get hurt.
Was he going to be a first rounder?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No shot.
But so they weren't going to move the ball. Like, if they have to go 40 or more yards, they're not scoring a touchdown. They're not scoring points. But because he punts the ball past the freaking line of scrimmage. Like, how is that even possible? I don't know. It's just that was like being a Seminole fan in a nutshell right there. The second half, you just got to be able to get something going. But they couldn't run the football. Receivers were dropping the ball. I had like 5 or 6 drops. All were on like 3rd down, 4th down. Like, it just can't happen.
Is Ward out for this game?
Well, I think he did not have surgery. He did not have to have surgery, but I think he's out. Yeah, I think he's out.
Okay. Anything else on that?
No, it was unfortunate. It just sucks. I don't think Levitt comes back, so I don't think. I just don't think it goes down, man. I just don't see. We'll get to that game in a minute.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else.
All right, so we're going to review Florida now. That was a kind of like what I said. I thought Missouri would cover. Florida played better. AR looked pretty decent at times. He had a really nice throw at one point.
Once he got going, he was okay. They same stuff. I don't know. He stayed in the pocket for way too long early in the game. Yeah. And then when he started getting on the perimeter and making a couple of throws, it was like, okay, well, we're okay. I don't know. Florida's really weird right now. It's a hard team to figure out, to be honest.
They really are. Because if it wasn't for the pick six, they're down at the half.
Yeah. Really hard team to figure out. Yeah, I don't know. I defensively, they're all over the place. I don't know. They seem to get stopped sometimes when they need them. Bend but don't break. But eventually, it's gonna not happen. Ask Tennessee, because they didn't ever break or not break. They did what they wanted to. But I don't know. Missouri thankfully is not Tennessee. Missouri is not very good, and they still move the ball at will almost.
Yeah,
370 yards of total offense.
Really?
Yeah.
Yuck.
They're not great.
No, that's not good.
Florida had 297.
We will get to some playoff baseball here in a minute. Lord have mercy, y'all relax over there, settle down. but yeah, back. Sorry, Joey, it's going absolutely ape shit over there. Yeah, so Florida gets the win. It was not necessarily like convincing fashion.
No,
right?
It wasn't pretty.
No,
pretty ugly actually.
But here's the deal: this is what I've come to realize more and more. Every year, it's more and more like evident. It doesn't necessarily matter how you get it; you just got to get it.
Yeah.
Like and I understand where you're coming from. But like, for example, Florida State beat Louisville. Now it wasn't really pretty, but my God, did they have to have that?
Right.
If they beat NC State, it would not have been pretty. But they would be sitting at 5-1, going into the bye week at either 6-1 or 5-2,
which is still good. Either way,
amazing.
Right.
And it's smoke and mirrors. Like maybe a little bit, but how many records? you look back in history, how many teams' records look better than they actually were? Plenty. Or how many teams' records look worse than they actually were?
Plenty.
Win-loss doesn't necessarily tell everything.
Right.
And as time goes on, we're going to live and die on those win-losses, not how the game was played. Got to find a way to win.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. However, eventually it catches up to you. I saw it with Muschamp. I saw it with McElwain, just as a Gator fan. Like, I saw that with both of those two. Like, ugly wins, you can't – that's not sustainable stuff.
No, but until you can sustain it, you'd rather have an ugly win than an ugly loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, in his first year, until you can, like, get it figured out, get the ball rolling. Also, let's talk about this. Narratives. Mm-hmm. Are the players that bad?
At Florida?
Yeah.
No.
Because I keep reading, like, oh, he's got Mullen's players. I don't think Anthony Richardson is a Mullen player.
Right.
Like, I don't think they're all that bad. The offensive line is Mullen's
bad.
players.
Yeah, they're not.
Ventrell Miller is Mullen's players.
I think he was McElwain's player. He's been there for like 12 years.
That's true. He stayed through Mullen though.
Yeah, he just stayed through Mullen.
He saw a coaching change. Mullen.
2 of them.
Jason Marshall, Mullen.
Right.
Jadon Hill, Mullen.
Right.
Like stop that. Like I just don't. Yeah, I don't like that.
I think the people don't. I don't think they mean like certain play. I think they mean just depth wise. There's not a lot of depth on the roster because Mullen didn't. He doesn't love recruiting, and he'll readily tell you that.
But have y'all gotten into a lot of the depth?
I mean,
not really, right? Like nobody's really been hurt.
No, we didn't have to, but like Trey Dean being on the field is a problem.
Oh well, that's a Napier thing. He's got a better player sitting on the bench.
I do agree.
That's
with
a Patrick Toney thing. That's not a
Mullen problem.
You can't be like Mullen's players suck. Yeah, no crap. We got Trey Dean on the field, and you got one of Napier's guys on the bench and play the better player.
And then outside of Ventrell, there's not a true linebacker on the roster. Although Bernie has played better lately.
Bernie has played better.
We'll see how that goes. But
yeah,
he's played better.
I think that's a weird narrative. I just think the whole like, oh, he's got Mullen's players as if they're garbage. I'm like, relax.
No, I agree with what you're saying there.
They're not garbage.
No, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. But
I'm not saying they're elite, but like they were elite when you recruited them.
Sometimes.
Some people say.
Yeah, no, I don't. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, the player, like especially on defense. We'll talk about the defense specifically. Like players got to make plays, and I agree with some of that. Like 27 Perkins on one of the 3rd and 22s, I think, out by himself, forcing back middle. You got help middle. Nope, he gets beat on the sideline, gives up 25 or whatever it was. That's on him. That's like a singular player. That's
correct.
His bad play. Don't do that anymore. Whatever. Yeah. My problem with Patrick Toney is it seems like he's got guys covering grass, and I can't handle it. I hate that. How do you feel about guys covering grass?
If you're covering grass, there's the rest of the part that goes to that. I'm not going to say it. But like,
no, say it. I want you to say it.
No, it says a bad word, Joey. Grass and rhymes with what? I'm not saying that.
Booty.
No, that doesn't rhyme. No, you don't cover grass. Like you,
it's silly.
You don't cover. It says you don't run like country cover 3 and stuff like that. You don't do that.
Which is exactly what they were in on the 3rd and 18 that they gave up.
Still, it's dumb. Like I've never been around a good coach that coaches that.
Never.
No.
Never seen one.
No.
It doesn't work. You can't cover
grass.
grass.
It's not efficient.
Cover humans.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Cover humans.
There are some teams that get away with it, but they're like
when they play inferior opponents, sure.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm personally not a fan of any type of just bland drop to the hash, drop to the bottom of the numbers. Like I'm not middle of the field. I don't believe in that.
Me either.
I think you're wasting space.
And maybe I don't believe in it because I've seen other people that I trust not do that. But
right.
I just that's the thing that bothers me with Patrick Toney so far. It's not anything other than I don't agree with covering grass. I don't agree with that. That's just me. You do what you want to do. You make way more money than me to coach football. I'm sure you're way more intelligent than me at coaching football. Like I 100% believe all that.
Yeah.
I'm personally just not a fan of covering grass when there's humans on the field.
Yeah, a guy that like I work with, Coach Reed doesn't really like. I mean, he'll play zone, he'll play zone, but he likes like man. Like he likes man coverage because you know what you're not doing in man coverage.
What are you not doing?
Covering grass. Covering a man. You're covering somebody.
But you can play zone without covering grass too.
Yes, you can pattern match. Yes.
Right. Which is what, I don't know, almost everyone does, yeah?
A lot of people do that, yes.
Yeah.
It's some type of mixture between it's a very nice mixture between both.
Right.
Places that I've been do both.
Time for FSU preview?
I mean, did you have anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, there really wasn't much. It was pretty ugly. The backs played really well again. The two that played, the 75% of the snaps this time, which I thought was a step in the right direction.
Better number.
Yep. Etienne and Johnson. They both ran the ball really well.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually going to say that during the game. I meant to bring that up. Is y'all need to run Etienne more. He's good. Like, he's really, really good.
I absolutely agree. He is very good.
I think he's your best back.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Who is?
Johnson. Montrell Johnson.
Freaking right. I told you that months and months and months ago.
Way before anybody else said
Yes, sir. First time I saw him, but he just got off. He was literally still had a Louisiana accent. And
he
I
hadn't
was
even
like,
stepped foot off the bus yet.
good
completely.
God, he was still in like freaking ULL gear. And I was like, that guy's a freak. It does not take I promise y'all, I bet if we could sit our sitters down and we could all go to that practice and we just put just numbers on people, no names, and say, hey, who's the best back today?
Yeah.
Everybody be like, number 2.
Yeah.
It's not close.
No, it's really. I mean, it's
not. I'm sorry, it's not.
No. I agree. Etienne is good though.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he's good. But the best back, like if you say number 1, it's not hard.
No, it's not. I agree. It's not.
And it for me has not been hard. Anyways.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I mean, it's a good win. A win is a win. It's not
A win is a win.
Yeah. I mean, I think
A
Missouri
needed win.
Yeah, you need that.
A needed win.
Yeah. You want to go Florida State preview?
Let's go.
We'll start here. Florida State's offensive line still not healthy. Clemson has all of their D linemen who had missed time back.
Okay.
Yep. Brian Brzee, first top 10 guy, is back. This is his first game back.
First game back. How long's it been out?
Not 1 week too 1 week too soon. I mean, he's just back 1 week too soon. I guess I'm just
Maybe a little rust.
I hope, right? Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
No, I do love Florida State, and I really do. Sometimes I think I'm a pessimist. I'm not. I'm just realistic. I don't know how they block them, and that's where it ends for me. Like that's where it ends.
Yeah.
Like that's where it ends, right?
And I mean,
Joey, if you can't block someone, it doesn't matter if you have a run called, a pass called, play action pass, an RPO. None of that matters if that guy is in the quarterback's face before the quarterback's ready for him to be in his face.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. That's where it starts and ends. And DJU is completing like 20% more of his passes. His passing complete percentage is 20 points higher this year. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's better than he was last year. Like if we could have got DJU from last year, then I'd feel different. But we're not. I don't think he could show up though. He could show up. He hasn't yet though.
That's my thing though. I think there's a chance because I don't think he's good. I think they've played really, 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 really poor competition. Like Furman and Georgia Tech, and they did beat Wake Forest, which was a good win for them.
It was in overtime.
And NC State.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. NC State. I'm not a huge fan of NC State personally. Me, I don't know.
I think NC State has the top 10 defense.
Boston College, Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
Like
no, they haven't played. I'm not saying they play powerhouses.
Like those offenses don't scream, let's go get them. Not one of those. Well, other than Wake, which they gave up 45 to, by the way.
Correct.
Other than Wake, they've played no offenses that
Florida
are
State didn't give up that
scary.
many. We didn't give up 45. We gave up 31.
Right. I don't think that Clemson top to bottom is as talented as everybody else does. I know you say they got 3 first-round D linemen.
They do.
I watched the second game of the year. I think was maybe Louisiana Tech for them, and they didn't do anything special then. None of them did. Nobody did. I haven't watched a game that I'm like, man, the defensive line is impacting this game tremendously for them. Florida State's offensive line is not great, and they're beat up. That's a problem. Yeah. I agree. I just don't think I'm not of the opinion that they're so much better than Florida State, even when Florida State's beat up right now. I just don't think they are.
I mean, I would
think I just had a stroke.
Like, Vegas would agree. Vegas would agree with you at 3.5.
Well, so Vegas agreed with me, or didn't agree with me last week with LSU and Tennessee too. So
true.
They screwed that up. They got me because I was all in on Tennessee because they're the way better team in that game.
Yeah.
But the Lions scared me, and then they beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah,
so.
You talked yourself out of that. Like I listened to you like talk how much you wanted to take Tennessee, and then you went LSU.
But back to Florida State Clemson. I guess like we always do, like recipe to win the game. If you guys have any questions in there, please like throw them at us. As long as it's talking about Florida State Clemson, we'll get to playoff baseball. I promise. I think the key to winning is like they're gonna have like it's gonna have to be a quick game. Like they're gonna have to get the ball out.
Right.
And I think they're gonna have to put backers in conflict. Like I think they're gonna have to put linemen in conflict. Like I think they're gonna have to they're going to have to get creative. Like, they're going to have to get creative. It's going to have to be a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Like, if you can't block them, you better find a way to create angles.
Right.
And then defensively, I think Clemson has a little bit of a young offensive line. They absolutely have to get after him.
Yeah.
Like, I would just say, like, at the end of the day, like, I know they've been playing a conservative style ball. I don't think tonight or Saturday night is the night for that.
Yeah.
I think they have to let the crowd be an impact. It's a night game in Doak, and I know a lot of people like scoff at that, but that's a hell of an environment. It's really, really fun. It's really, really cool.
I agree.
Can be intimidating at times.
It'll be loud, crazy, momentum.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, like, if they let their defense, if they let their defense play a little bit, and they're gonna have to let their hair down if they want to win the game, I guess we'll know real early. Do they want to keep it close, or do they want to win the game?
Yeah.
I think they're going to want to play to win the game. But I think the offense is going to have to get creative. Like, the offense is going to have to get creative. And the defense is going to have to be aggressive in spots. Like, they're going to have to pick and choose their spots. Like, offenses pick and choose their spots where they want to take shots. I think on defense, they're going to have to pick and choose where they go. Like, where they go kind of like, let's
go crazy.
Like, let his balls drop. And, like, let's push all in here on this play.
Right.
Let's go get a negative play.
So to your point on offense, I think Jordan Travis's ability to create in both the run and the passing game, I think helps create that mismatch a little bit.
Let's talk about him in a minute.
Yeah.
Finish your point.
But yeah, so my point to that is, with him being able to, I think the trust in what's his name, backup quarterback,
Rodemaker.
I think the trust in Rodemaker helps them to just kind of let Jordan Travis play football.
I think that paired with the health, yeah. I think he got banged up a little bit in Louisville.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think, but he did not look banged up against NC State on that 70+ yard run.
No,
that was huge.
Yeah,
he looked like himself there.
But I think that they'll allow him to just play football a little bit more because they have a little bit more faith in Tate Rodemaker now.
And I think they know they have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you've dropped 2 in a row. Like, we don't really want to go 4-3 here in this stretch. And if you can knock off, they dropped 2 in a row, right?
No, they have dropped 2.
Yeah, they don't want to drop a third. Like, they know that they've dropped 2. Like, need to get a win here. As far as Jordan Travis goes, like, he needs to go have like a game. Like, it was right on cue, and it's not Yek's fault, but like, Yek was like, man, he deserves a shot at the NFL. I'm like, not yet. Like, not based off what I've seen. Maybe. I think I got to see it more. On cue, forces a bad ball, gets picked off. Yeah, and it can't happen. Yeah, it just can't happen. Like, you cannot turn the football over. You have to protect it. You got to protect the football. Period.
Yeah, I agree with that, but. To Yek's point, the playmaking ability is there.
Yeah, but he can't press. Like, that's part of being a quarterback. Is like, you cannot press, try and force something to happen, because if not, you're gonna force turnovers. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I got to see like more consistent play. Like, I need to see Jordan Travis like confident, throwing the ball around. But it's hard to do when you got people in your face. I don't know. It's like it all goes back to the offensive line. Yeah. If they could block, give them a little bit of time, and then that lets routes develop, lets things come open, and then teams are playing them different too, though. Yeah. They got tape on them now, so they're doing things different on the back end to try and negate some of those easy throws. So I don't know, man. I would love more than anything for Florida State to win the football game. It's a tough path for me to see that like happening.
Right. I'll buy that. Brad, you got anything?
Yeah, just receivers have got to stop having so many drops. If he gets the ball to you, you've got to catch the ball to keep the chains moving, because several times I've seen where they got hit in the hands and it stopped our drive completely. So if he does get the ball out, you've got to catch it.
I agree with that. I don't think the receivers are as good as they were playing early, and I don't think they're as bad as they played last week either.
I agree. No, I love it. That's a freaking beautiful point.
Really is.
They were never the number one receiver core in the country, ever. They were playing over their head. Yeah. But here lately, like, we knew that's what was going to happen, right? Like, I mean, at least me. The reason they were in the portal is because they had, like, case of the drops. Like, they're going to drop the ball every now and then. Right. The ones who were at Florida State already, the reason that was, like, the last ranked receiver group in the ACC was because they weren't good receivers. So, like, they're dropping the ball, shocker. Like, right, yeah. Like, that's like me saying, like, when Napier was running out Trey Dean still, that's on him. Or Patrick Toney, whoever that is, that's on the current staff. Right. So Florida State running out Malik McClain and all these other guys that were there, that's been there, that have shown nothing, bro, that's on y'all. Stop running them out there. Let a young kid drop the ball. I don't know.
I agree.
I'm with you, Brad and Joey. I think the receivers aren't as bad as they played in the last 2 games, but they were not as good as they played against the first 3 opponents.
Yeah, Jerry, that was a really good take.
Thank you.
We got anything else on Florida State?
I want to throw up.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, before you do that, let's go ahead and talk about Brian Sports before
Absolutely.
we get to UF.
Let's do it.
Brian Sports, if you talk about the front porch sitting, you get a 10% discount, and
That is
Joey
correct.
has a number for you.
Hammer 2.
I do. I like where your head's at there. Number of Brian Sports is 386-755-0570. Definitely go talk to or go see him. Get any of your sporting goods needs, collegiate athletic wear, all that fun stuff, all good. Shoes, any of that. And then, like I said, mention or like Brad said, mention the front porch sitting, and you get your 10% off there at Brian Sports.
So
We got-
big game coming up for UF. They got LSU. Maybe it's not a big game because LSU isn't even good.
It's still a big game.
Ooh.
LSU's 4-2. I don't think they're good, but it is still a big game. Rivalry game. That's our school from the West that we play every year.
Home game?
Home game,
Okay.
night game.
So it'd be a good
It
atmosphere.
is a night game?
Yeah, it should be a little rowdy.
Ooh.
Should be a little
Be a
rowdy.
good atmosphere.
In the
and
swamp.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good measuring stick for both teams. I really do. I mean, I don't think LSU's quite as bad as like people are making them out to be. I don't think they're as good as I'm trying to make them out to be. But I think that'll be a fun game to watch. That's one I've definitely been looking forward to all year.
So LSU is very similar to Florida in the regard that like it's hard to read them. Like I have no pulse on LSU. But 1 week they can't throw the ball at all. I think what's his name, Daniels had 67 yards passing 1 week.
Yeah.
And the next week he goes for 335 or something.
Do you know if the offensive lineman Will Campbell is playing?
I don't know.
The left tackle?
I don't know.
That's what matter.
Yes.
That will matter. He's their 5-star. Really, really good.
Yeah. No, I do think that will play a role, but I don't know that it plays that big of a role just because I don't think that LSU is very good. And I don't think they're very good on the back end. I don't think they're very good on in the front 7. I think Florida can pick their poison on how they want to beat them. I think if they have to run the ball, ground and pound is how they're going to beat them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've been saying it though. Like, Florida has to run the football.
Yeah,
Like they have to run the football.
they have to run the football.
And I would load up to stop the run. Like Jaden Daniels has to beat me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
He can't.
100%.
They got all those toys out there at wide receiver. None of them got batteries.
Golly. I
Dude,
like
they
that.
don't have batteries. The quarterback's a battery. He can't get him the ball.
A lot of toys, no batteries.
Yeah, that could be the name of the show.
That's right.
Like, maybe not. It's a kid show. A lot of toys, no batteries.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they can't get him the ball, man. They can't get him the ball. So I don't know, buddy. I think Florida wins relatively convincingly. Like 2.5 seems small. Yeah,
I think 2.5 is small too.
it is. I mean,
I don't know if that's respect for like Vegas respect for LSU, or if it's disrespect to Florida, or if they're right, or if they're completely wrong.
dude, I've seen some people that have power rankings that are way smarter than me that had like LSU in the top 10 in power before this beatdown. They had like top 10 in power rankings. Yeah, it was so weird. It was like week 4. It was like week 4, week 3, week 4.
No, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. But yeah, I mean, like you said, key to the game to win is obviously, run the ball and then hit the deep shots when you get a chance. I think they'll be there because of the run game, and so yeah, I think that's the key. If you can hit a couple of deep balls, it should be, like you said, a pretty easy win. If not, you're gonna have to work a little bit.
The only thing I'll say, LSU's linebackers. So y'all can I've watched this and listened. This is when I was super engaged in Florida State football because it was week 0 and we had LSU. Their linebackers are bad. They're not good. They're not good at all. They're not good at football. Their D line, however, absolutely will get after the quarterback if they're given the opportunity. And by that I mean that if the offensive line is not good, Florida seems to be pretty good, so it may not matter much to them.
Yeah.
But like the back end is suspect too.
They really are.
Florida State kind of torched them a little bit, and they haven't really torched anyone else.
Yeah, like Tennessee didn't torch them in the back end, but they ran for 260 yards like on the ground. So
Linebackers,
yeah,
they're not good.
yeah. Brian, your not brother-in-law yet, but eventually maybe.
May as well be, right, B?
Right, that's right. He says if it's talent versus talent, I hope Brian Kelly doesn't outcoach the hell out of Billy. I don't think that's possible.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
think that's
okay,
possible.
but so let's do this. Let's set the stage. So talent for talent, who's better on offense?
Play calling?
No.
Or just
Talent.
Man for man.
Talent.
Florida's
better offensively than LSU is defensively.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about. That's the matchup.
Yes.
Okay. And then the other side of the ball, Florida.
Man for man?
Yes.
Florida's
better defensively than LSU is offensively.
Yes.
Okay. So the game shouldn't be close. No.
They're not miles better that way. I think they're much better on offense than LSU is on defense.
Okay.
I think they're much better.
Okay.
I don't know that they're much better on defense, man for man, but Patrick Toney scares me.
Yeah.
Brian Kelly does not, though, and that's the problem I have here. I'm not worried about Brian Kelly. Ever. In the history of Everdom.
What does he even coach? Offense?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really coach anything.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I think he's a CEO, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's a CEO. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm with like Mesnard. Shout out Mesnard. He said, "Run the damn ball." I agree. That's That's the recipe. Pound the football. Make those guys tap out. Make them submit. Like get them out of here.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep that question that Tyson had for later.
Yeah. Well,
because if we don't talk freaking baseball right now, this whole thing is gonna.
We are going.
Geez, on cue, JT Clark, who's in the damn building. Braves update. Jesus Christ.
Well, the TV is frozen back there. They won.
They Braves won. We love playoff baseball. That's my favorite time of the year, October. I love playoff baseball. Joe, would you like to talk about some playoff baseball?
Let's talk about playoff baseball right now.
That's gonna be it for tonight, sinners.
Yeah, let's talk playoff baseball. Chris, do you have anything specific that you want to talk about or know about or anything like that in playoff baseball? Anything at all?
Yeah. Did the Braves win
Tonight or in general?
tonight?
The Braves have won tonight.
3-0.
3-0.
Okay.
So the series is tied 1-1.
Let's do this. Do the Braves win the World Series?
They have not won.
It's not over yet?
It's not over yet.
They
Okay.
have not won.
Currently 3-0. Bradford, do the Braves win the World Series?
No, sorry, Trey, but they don't because Fried got torched yesterday early, and I just don't know if they their bullpen wasn't very I just didn't think that they looked good at all. Like I'm sorry, Trey, don't hate me, but I don't think they can do it.
We weren't trying to jinx you, Trey. I was trying to get Bradford to jinx you just now about the. No. You begged for this. This is what you get. Trey said, "Stop talking about it." No. Oh hell no.
No, already.
No, the Braves are unbeatable. There's just absolutely nothing anyone can do to derail the Braves. There's just nothing to do. Like this, they're it's a locomotive that's no break. It's gone straight to the top.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You done
I'm done.
enjoying the
I'm done.
moment?
I like the Braves though. I do. But go ahead and fit them for the rings.
Okay.
What? Yeah. How do you feel? I do like the Braves. I love the Braves. How do you feel about the Braves, Joey?
I mean, I think they could win the World Series if things fell the right way. I also think they could lose in the divisional round. So
Look at you politician. You.
yeah, I think the NL is really up for grabs. Like I know a lot of people think the Dodgers are shoe-ins, they're locks to be in the. I think the Padres are really good. They have a good rotation. They can swing it like.
The Padres also came out of nowhere too, killing the Mets like that. I mean, they really did, Joey. You told me they weren't looking good. Somebody got hurt, and you're like, "Yeah, the Padres are kind of done."
The Padres have been an up and coming team for like 8 years now.
Okay, but they finally came up and beat the damn Mets.
The Mets. What did I tell you 7 months ago?
But
Pull the receipts, Brad. Pull the receipts.
Mets will always Met.
Hold, please.
They will never be great.
Hold, please. Here's what you told me. You're like, stop betting on them. They're going to make you lose money, and they didn't for a long time. Now I will give you credit. Eventually, they did. You're right, but it didn't happen until the end of the season.
But it happened.
About 4 months later than you predicted.
But it happened.
It did happen.
It happened.
Oh my
They're
God.
They're the Mets. Whatever. I think the NL, like Tyson said, the NL is very stacked. The NL is stacked. I like the Phillies because they're hot. I don't like the Phillies. I like the Phillies because they're hot. The Braves are the better team.
Coach Reed just said the Phillies are butt.
Yeah, they're still hot. I don't care if they're butt or not.
Depends on the gym.
But the Braves are the better team. They should win the series. And then Dodgers are top to bottom the better team. But the Padres are not bad. I'm telling you, the Padres have a chance in that. And then the AL, Who? What's the two matchups in the AL?
Yankees, Guardians.
Mariners, Astros, and then Yankees, Guardians. I like the Mariners just because I want to like the Mariners. It has zero to do with anything other than I want to like the Mariners. They're kind of the underdog.
I wish Junior still played there.
He would be 72.
He's not 72. He's really good. He could go hit right now.
Yeah,
Sorry, I wasn't trying to derail you. Sorry, carry on.
I'll actually buy that. No, but the Mariners are solid. Castillo, Robbie Ray, Gilbert, Kirby, like the rotation's solid, and they play hard. I like watching them play baseball. They play hard, and they play good defense. So you can always win if you pitch and play defense.
Early prediction, Joey.
Firm believer in that. Early prediction.
Who wins it all?
Oh,
no, get like a matchup or something.
Eh.
Yes, matchup.
Astros win it all.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say Houston versus the Yankees, and then for the ALCS, and then Padres Braves in the NLCS.
If it's Padres Braves, give me the Braves.
What if it's Dodgers Braves?
I picked the Braves last year to win it. You remember?
I do.
They won it.
I do remember that.
Give me the Bravos. They got the coolest chant in all of sports, second to Florida State. Yep.
We done? We done with that?
For now.
Yeah. What about you, Brad? What do you have?
I have Astros, Yankees for the one matchup, and then I have Braves and Dodgers for the other, and Astros are going to win it all.
Who do they play?
Probably the Dodgers.
Astros, Dodgers series?
Yeah.
1v1.
I agree with Tyson. The Mariners have heart. Not like Shane Falco heart, but they got heart. They're not going to win. Houston is going to the World Series to play the Dodgers.
Wait,
Who
wins?
No, I mean the Padres, not the Dodgers. Sorry, said the wrong thing.
What are you talking
The
about?
Padres. They go to the World Series, play the Padres, and the Padres win the championship. Book it.
Padres. All right, awesome. What are we going to next? We got our playoff baseball out of the way.
Well, we're going to talk about the country club now.
Yeah, we will. We can talk about the country club. Hey,
And then after that, are we doing buy or sell some fantasy football? Because that was fun last time.
That was fun.
we can. Frick.
We have cool graphics for that.
I forgot to talk about the Braves front office. We're going to do that in a minute, right after the Country Club ad read, because the Country Club is the best place to play golf in the area. That actually is very true, and they have a great menu for Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That's also very true. Good food, better golf. Golf is great.
Yeah.
Right now, seriously, the course is really good. Play in the Roundtree. Get beat by me and Shane. Give them a call, 752-2266, to sign up for the Roundtree. It is October 22nd and 23rd. Like I said, get beat by Shane, please. Me, not just Shane. Shane and me and Shane. So the Braves front office, they have a knack for locking guys up early. Like everybody, that's anybody on their roster.
Mm-hmm.
The pitcher, they just locked up for 8 years for $70 million.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not brilliant? It's brilliant, right?
If it works.
What do you mean if it works? It can't not work.
The guy has one good year. It's like
Okay, but
He doesn't have a mic. No one hears any of this one-sided conversation you're having.
Tyler said if he doesn't, if the guy, whoever said guy is, this time it's Strider, if he has one good year and he doesn't start sucking, but like there's ways of knowing if guys can play or not. Like there's lots of them. There's lots of ways. Spencer Strider, thank you. There's lots of ways of knowing if a guy can play or not. Like mainly your eyeballs, and then there's like all kinds of stats in Major League Baseball that they keep up with for you. You don't even really have to think about it. They'll do it for you. And Spencer Strider is one of those guys that can play. What are you doing right now?
I wanted to draw some more. Picked up the iPad. I was ready to draw.
Anyways, I think it's brilliant. So they've done it with like 3 or 4 guys now, where they lock them up early, before arbitration, before all that. They lock them up early, and then I don't know how their contract works. Like I don't know if they're later on down the line. I know that like there's always a club option at the end. I do know that. But I don't know like what in detail it is. But I don't know. I think it's brilliant. I think it's something that'll start being done a little bit more often.
Why isn't everyone doing it?
I
know
don't know,
you don't know. I know you don't know the details of the contract or whatever, but like it would seem as if
there was
everyone.
obvious situations where Chris Davis was trash, though, Tyler. Like one good year, it was when he was 31, not when he was 22.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Because he pulled up Chris Davis from the Orioles.
Oh, okay.
Like the guy had a good year when he was 31. A good year when he was 31.
Right.
Yeah, and then somebody signed him. That's their stupidity. Peripheral numbers say he was not good ever. He was not good the year that he hit 47 home runs. He wasn't good. He hit 215. You're not good. You're not a good baseball player in that scenario. Anyways, yeah, I like what the Braves are doing. I have no idea. I have no idea why they don't do it. Why everybody doesn't do it. They have like 7 guys locked up right now that are under the age of 24, and they have them locked up for like 7 or 8 years at least. Like their core baseball team will be together until 2027 at the earliest. It is wild. That is crazy to me. It's brilliant. I just don't know why other teams don't do it. I'm sure they're going to start. But, yeah. Anything else? Anybody?
I don't have a whole lot.
Dead
about
air
that.
right there.
Well, we get
I just
to-
carried a whole segment with doing, I don't even know why.
Well, this is for the sitters. This is what they wanted.
You and
I don't have a whole lot on the Braves front office or the Yankees front office. Aaron Judge is a pretty good baseball player.
Yeah, he's pretty good. You and Tyler had a very one-sided conversation. That was fun.
Yeah.
We do get to talk about probably the one basketball player I may like less than LeBron James, who's Draymond Green.
I think not. Yeah, I think we're gonna go. Yes, that's a good one. I think we were gonna go. There was a question I saw I want to talk about.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Vetoes in fantasy football?
Fantasy
Yeah.
football. Sorry, Tyson.
There was a reason that Tyson asked that question, and we'll talk about it later. But I think that vetoes in fantasy football are asinine. I think they should never be an option, ever.
Okay, can you talk about? Okay, whoa. That's a really hard take on that. Can you explain on that?
Yeah, because if you're in a league, so like me and you are in one league.
We're in 2 leagues.
We're in
together.
2 leagues. And I'm okay. And no, one of those leagues, there's some people that'll cheat.
Yes, there damn sure is. So I'm okay with that.
There is. And the commissioner should have power to say, that's retarded. We're not doing that. We're
Well,
not.
one of the leagues, our commissioner, I don't want him to have any power.
Okay, but he's not going to let things go crazy.
He's not. He's crazy, but he's not going to let it go crazy.
But we also don't have vetoes in that league either.
You're right.
Because if you
But
if you play with people that have any kind of sense, nobody's going to have a one-sided trade.
I agree. I agree. I'm with that. Like that league doesn't need vetoes. Those are OGs. This league, am I the youngest one in that league?
You may be, actually.
No, I am the youngest person in this league.
Wow.
You're the youngest person in both leagues.
I'm the youngest person in both leagues. But that one that I'm talking about, these guys used to do like pull the stats out of the newspaper on Monday to find out who won.
That happened.
To find out who won the freaking week.
Yeah, they had to do the stats out of the newspaper, tally them all up. I'm sure nobody cheated Shane Edge.
Oh my
I'm
God!
positive of it, Shane Edge.
Any championship before the computer doesn't count. I'm asterisk by that. Anyways, they're OGs. I'm not worried about vetoes, but I think vetoes in certain leagues should happen. Like, right?
Can I tell you the trade?
Can you tell? Yeah. Can we talk about this?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you the trade. So the trade was Ramondre Stevenson and CeeDee Lamb.
Okay. These are middle. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, for Justin Jefferson and whoever the backup is for Tampa Bay right now.
No, I'm vetoing that
But why?
because you get Justin Jefferson for nobody. He's the best receiver in the league for nobody.
I'll take this bet right now.
Okay, I cannot wait. Show bet. Here
Over
we
the
go.
next 6 weeks, CeeDee Lamb and Ramondre Stevenson will have more combined points than Justin Jefferson and whatever that kid's name is. That's the backup for.
There's so many layers to this,
Okay.
but let's just go starter for starter. Because I'm not starting Ramondre Stevenson. I don't know how to say the freaking guy's
Why?
name. Because
He's going to get 20 carries every single game, and he's going to get probably 7 to 8 targets every
he
single
plays
game.
for who? The Patriots, right?
The Patriots.
Don't they always rotate backs?
Yeah, when they have 2, who do they have right now? Who's their
I
backup?
don't know.
They
I don't
have
pay
one.
attention to the Patriots.
Right, they don't have any.
You must have Stevenson and
I don't
CeeDee
have
Lamb.
either one of them.
Okay, I would veto the piss out of that trade because you have the best receiver in NFL football in Justin
Not
Jefferson.
named Cooper Kupp.
Okay, yes, I will amend that. Not named Cooper Kupp. That's because his quarterback is. I'm not gonna say it, but he only throws to Cooper Kupp and one other guy. Okay,
Rides with grass.
yeah. No, it doesn't rhyme with grass.
Oh.
Tyler
He's
Higbee.
that too, though. He's that too. Anyways,
Okay, no, because
but take the bet though. Stevenson and CeeDee Lamb have more points than Jefferson, and I don't remember the kid's name for Tampa Bay, the backup running back. Don't remember.
So
his
it's 2 for 1 is what it is what you're saying.
I'm saying it's 2 for 1. But
It's
I'm saying,
essentially 2 for 1.
But I'm
'cause
saying
I'm
that
dropping the
CeeDee
back
Lamb,
and going to pick up a different back.
Sure, I don't care.
I'm just saying it's 2 for 1.
Yeah. Rashad White.
Rashad White.
I mean, he gets points. He gets a little bit of points. He's not great, but he's going to get a couple of points. Anyways, all that said, Ramondre Stevenson over the next at least 5 weeks will be no worse than the running back 8 overall in the next 5 weeks.
I would take this bet. Who the best player is? Which one do we want to count? Because I can't. It's 2 for 1. I'm not doing 2 for 1. I'll be willing to bet you Justin
so
Jefferson.
it's not a completely unfair trade if you're not going to do it, right?
I think I'm probably going to take this bet.
Let's do it.
Well, come on, put your hand. Where's the camera? Yeah. We'll gentlemen's bet off air.
Right.
Yeah. Good Lord.
A couple of cold drinks.
Yeah.
Sodas.
You like that? You're drinking Mountain Dew right now.
Yeah, Mountain Dew right here.
Yeah.
Right
Fair. I'm vetoing the piss out of that. I'm not doing it.
That's why we don't do vetoes, so you don't have the power, because it's not egregious.
I'm not necessarily okay. No, to me it is though. But the rest of the league may say, that's bull. That's BS.
My problem with vetoes.
So like, if you veto just to veto because you're a jerk, like for example, I don't want to get on all this trades because people don't like this shit. But like,
Apparently they do.
if you veto just to veto, then that's like whatever. It's weird. But like, I personally, I don't want. It also depends on who else they have. If they're loaded at running back, and what?
I literally just said the same thing.
There's layers. Yeah, because if all they need is a receiver, then like they get Justin Jefferson, they drop the other like flunky guy. They're loaded at running backs, and they can send Stevenson and so, and they get good back, and Jefferson.
But if it's fair,
then it's over.
But if it's fair for both teams, right? So the guy that's
getting
Stevenson and Lamb,
it ain't fair to me in the league. I'm vetoing that. That's not fair to me. I don't like that. Trade me,
and that's why I don't think the veto power should happen in leagues, because it's not that it's not fair. Like, I think trade if I'm dumb enough to do a trade that I think is fair, that maybe not be fair. I don't know. Unless it's egregious, I think
the thing is we all have money. Like, we all have money in it. I'm not like, your judgment and my judgment isn't the same. So if the majority of us say that that's garbage, then it gets thrown out. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm serious, bro.
To hell with the league. To hell with the vote, because these guys just don't want to see me win, and that's so. If I'm involved in a trade,
it is you.
No, I'm not involved in this trade at all. I'm not involved in that league. I'm saying in general, like, they don't want to see Tyson Ellis win. I'm positive of that.
Okay.
So they don't care if the trade benefits him or not.
So
they
that's
see
Tyson?
veto done.
Oh,
and that's what happened. I guarantee that's what happened.
I think I was probably in that league, and then I did good, and I got kicked out of that league.
Probably.
They didn't invite me back.
That's probably what happened.
It was really awkward. Alex Mitchell was in this chat. Alex, I don't appreciate that. Anyways, but yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know the details. It's hard to tell because there's layers of who has what and what has what. But I think I was in the league one time, and I didn't get invited.
You 100%
back.
were in that league.
But whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go to Draymond Green now, Brad.
Yeah, that's what. Draymond Green. Apparently, there's a video. I think we have it of him punching.
It's in the craft.
Oh, sorry, it's in my notes. Apparently, Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole very hard.
Not apparently.
Oh, there's no apparent, buddy.
I've seen the video. I'm just saying he punched him very hard. Like the poor guy probably seen stars.
No, I don't think he saw anything for a minute.
Saw his eyelids. Yeah,
Sleep.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brad. Sorry.
Can I just say I hate Draymond Green? I've always hated him. Like, he is to me, he's just a dirty player. He's not fun. When he told KD a few years ago, "We don't need you," when KD was the best player on their team, I'm like, you do. We kind of do.
KD was not the best player.
He was the best player on the team, Joey.
Steph Curry was on that team.
Okay, well, he is either the first or second best player on the team, and maybe the second best player in the league.
Yeah, he's definitely the best player in the regular season. There's no doubt about that.
Joey, where do you? Because here's the deal. Let's talk about this. Like, honestly, everyone likes to see somebody get punched in the face. Whatever. That was cool.
That was cool.
I don't
love that.
I don't particularly care for it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like a teammate? Like, I'm curious because I'm mixed on this now.
too.
I'm mixed on this.
Big time mixed. My thing with this is, and it's different.
Oh my God, I'm so mixed on it.
I understand it's different because of who it is, but leaders are still leaders no matter what, right?
Correct.
So your team has a leader.
Correct.
Your team's leaders in Golden State are Draymond Green, whether people like it or not.
Yeah.
That team looks to him.
Well, he has
to
been.
lead.
Yeah, he has been. He's the glue guy.
Right. and then Steph Curry. That's the two leaders. Michael Jordan was a leader for his team. He punched Steve Kerr in the face.
Yes, he did.
But there's no video of that, so we're okay with that, I guess. Is that the deal, or is it because it's Michael Jordan?
Well, I think it's two-sided. I think there's no
think so,
video,
too.
so we're okay with it, and it's also MJ and Steve Kerr, so it's okay.
Because it's MJ.
Yeah, because MJ.
Because he's the greatest of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Draymond's not.
No, he's not. But he's still the leader of that team. And I don't know
He
the
is.
dynamics of what happened with Jordan Poole. I have no clue. I don't know.
He's their alpha too. Like he's their
He
alpha.
is their alpha.
Like he showed that. he is their alpha. We got that. We got it ready to roll.
Yeah.
All right. So those of you who are on the podcast just listening, I'm sorry. Hang tight. You've got to jump on here. It doesn't have to have audio.
Yeah.
I hope there's not audio. For you that are in the chat, tune in here. Okay, so he walks up on him, gets shoved. Oh, gang.
Sleepy time.
Get you some of that, brother.
Yeah,
So I talked to some people, and they said basically,
One more time.
we can talk through it. He kind of walks up on him. Jordan Poole says, "You're out too close." Right hand to the jaw, touches the button, knees fold. Some people were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot him every time I see him.
Yeah.
Like not like shoot a three. I'm gonna pull my gun out and shoot him. Like I'm
Right.
gonna kill him. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's on sight until I win." When somebody said like even if you don't see me, I'm gonna see you, like kind of thing. That's tough. That's a tough look. I don't know how I feel about it, man. I really don't, because part of me is like I've been there, kind of done that, and not like that, nothing like that. But then I also like I don't know. Because did he deserve it? Like what did he do?
Right. That's the thing. Like that's why I say I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of what happened before, why it happened. Like I just don't know. Like Jordan Poole may have done whatever he did to deserve that. I don't know if you deserve getting knocked clean out, but
No.
whatever.
Absolutely not.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about the result. Did he do something to get punched?
And
No.
that's what we don't know.
I don't care.
I'll
I
go
don't
ahead
care
and-
that he got knocked out. I don't care he has a glass
I'll go ahead and
jaw.
answer that for y'all. No, he didn't. He didn't hurt that man. He didn't hurt that man physically. He didn't hurt that man's family. Did he hurt you with his words? Yeah,
Maybe.
this is a professional damn sport that you're getting paid millions of dollars to play. No, the answer is always no.
Freak, no, I disagree. If that dude disrespected him, if he's trying to check him, like, hey, dude, you need to like hedge the screen sooner, and the guy says, F you, MF, or you go sit over there. No, yeah, you're going to get your ass knocked the freak out.
Do you think Jordan Poole really said that to Draymond
He
Green?
may. I don't.
Brad,
know.
what? That's what we're saying is like, no, the answer is not always no. He clearly was on the sideline correcting. He was saying something from the sideline. Hey, don't be soft. I don't know what he was saying, but if Jordan Poole went at him,
Chirping, toss the ball at him, chirp more.
yeah,
That
like
was that.
like no, there is a time and a place for you to get punched in the mouth. I don't. JT's here, so he's my witness. But like in the freaking dugout at Columbia High School, I had a teammate after he threw like 44 fastballs in the dirt, and I'm getting beat to shit back there behind the plate, blocking all of them up. He has the nerve and the audacity to come to me and be like, "Hey, are you okay?" What do you mean? I said, "What do you mean? Am I okay?" Well, he's a couple passed balls. I grabbed that dude by his freaking throat and slammed him into the water fountain. Like there is a time and a place for that. Like that, 10 times out of 10, that's gonna happen.
Right. And it should. It should.
I was our leader. I was the alpha. Like that's what was gonna happen. And I got cussed out and whatever it is, what it is. I don't care.
All right, maybe you're right. Maybe I just really hate Draymond Green.
No, you can hate him, but I'm
I
just
hate
saying,
him.
like, if you do something wrong, and I didn't even check him, but if somebody's out of line and they get checked, and they like are clearly in the wrong, and mouth off or say something back to the freaking person who's trying to correct the wrong behavior, it's gloves off at that point.
Maybe there is, because I was just thinking, if there's other people like MJ, I don't know why, but I'm just okay with it. Other athletes, I'm okay with. Maybe I just really hate.
Imagine
I
if
think-
Kobe is correcting a teammate for doing something clearly wrong.
Well, that man was right.
Yeah, so there you go. So your point, no, it is valid, but it's not valid.
Okay, we're gonna go to something else in a minute, but before that, I think video makes things worse, like always, right?
It does make things worse.
Like Ray Rice. Ray Rice got a 2-game suspension. People saw the video. Dude never played football again. Like,
and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But the video, like when you actually see things, it's like, oh crap, that actually happened.
Yeah.
Like if somebody just said, "Oh, Draymond punched Jordan Poole in the face at practice," you'd have been like, I wonder what he did to deserve
That's
it. Cool.
crazy, yeah.
Nice. All right, let's go. But that's not like we saw the video. Why do we see that video though? I have a problem with that.
Oh, I'm with that. So somebody in the front office leaked that TMZ for like a substantial amount of money.
I heard it was 150,000.
That to me that's
I think
substantial.
that-
I don't care if I ever work. I won't ever work in basketball again. That's okay.
Evened. Okay.
But anyways, what was the thing?
150,000 is enough.
Oh yeah, that's enough for me. I'm submitting it.
No, I would have gotten 5. Give me 500.
Yeah, I mean, of
telling
course,
you.
I would try. I would try and
I would
work
not have
it.
sold it for 150,000
Yeah.
because you could have gotten more.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna max it out, whatever that number is. I don't care if I can't ever work in basketball again. Like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, no, 500 would be my lowest that I would take for that. And then after about a day, they'd be like, "Fine, we'll give it to you."
Yeah, you can call me a snitch all you want. I'll be that guy. $500,000. People snitch for a lot
Sometimes you
less.
need to punch people in the face.
I'm with Mesnard, 100%. Sometimes I think, sometimes it needs to happen.
Absolutely agree.
Creates character.
It does create character. Anything else that we need to talk about?
Basketball related. If you haven't watched the Redeem Team documentary,
that's
it's
what I was
really,
gonna say.
really great.
That's actually exactly what I was going to say.
Can we do a buy or sell? Can we do 3 buy or sells? I just love our graphic. Then we get out here. He already has it created.
Quick
There it
in
is,
the
buy or
comments.
sell.
Quick in the comments.
Yeah.
3 buy or sells now. Need them.
Yeah, 3. We'll let them do 3, and then we'll do like 3.
Yeah, and while we're waiting on that, let's talk about the Redeem Team because what was your favorite part of it, Brad? When Kobe, blah 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 blah. But for real, what was your favorite part?
That's a good one, JT.
I really liked when Carmelo was talking about all the stuff that Kobe did. Like, honestly, when he's like, "Why are you here?" And he's like, "I got tired of watching y'all lose." Like, just kind of like seeing like that alpha mentality because they're talking about in a room full of alphas, there were 2 clear ones. It was LeBron and Kobe,
Yeah.
and it was just kind of cool to see how they all gelled and how Coach K, he was so amazing in that documentary.
Oh god, he was so good. That was so my 2 biggest takeaways, and I tweeted this, but I miss Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
Not like I'm very sad that he's passed and all that, but I miss the player because he was the last of his breed.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like there's nobody else in the NBA like that. I don't know. There's nobody else in the NBA that has that kind of mentality, and they're not going to.
well, no,
That guy doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, because the part where they're like, yeah, we all went out to the club and we get back at 4 a.m. and there's Kobe Bryant drenched in sweat. He's like, and you know what? We all started saying we need to get up that early.
LeBron isn't an alpha. We understand that, but in this situation,
He's a beta. He was even in this situation. He was a beta.
nah, in
He
this
was
situation-
no, bro. And on that team, he was not the top dog.
No, he was not the top dog. He was definitely not the top dog.
He was not an alpha.
But he was viewed as an alpha.
That's
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know.
that's
I think D Wade was looked at more. Chris Paul was looked at more of an alpha than him.
Now, if you have you watched it,
No, I haven't.
watch it.
I agree with Joey. The viewed as an alpha is a really good thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm with you. I've never been a big LeBron guy. We don't need to get on a 30-minute rant here. But viewed as an alpha is good. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let's do it. First one, Adam Thielen. Buy or sell, Joey?
Sell. Kirk Cousins.
Yep. Brad?
So,
Sell. Justin Jefferson and the tight end, Irv Smith.
Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Sell. That's just to piss Trey off. He threw it in there.
Buy.
All right, scroll. Are we allowed to? Can you scroll up on that? Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
we missed
okay.
them. I know. A bunch of jerks in there tonight. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Buy.
No, always buy Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Is that John? John, is that you?
No.
No, I can't comment. For
No,
no
no.
reason.
Oh, Tyler probably muted you.
Trevor Bauer. Sell.
Trevor Bauer, sell. Ramondre Stevenson, sell. I'm selling like hell on this one because I got to win my bet.
Buy. If you have a chance to buy Ramondre Stevenson for the rest of the year, or if you have a chance to buy him in a dynasty or a keeper league, freaking do it.
CD
Do
Lamb. When
it.
does he get his quarterback back?
Not this week. Next week.
Okay,
Buy
maybe.
CD Lamb.
Is
Buy
it if CD Lamb stock is cheap? I'm buying it.
Buy CD Lamb.
I'll buy CD cheap. Trey Lee's trying to get kicked out of the chat.
Mike Trout.
I'm with
Sell.
Mesnard here. D Wade gifted Bron 2 championships. Good. Mike Trout.
Agreed.
Buy Mike Trout. This isn't the game.
Adam Fuller.
Oh, Adam Fuller from JD Weber. That's a good one. I like that.
Sell.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
DC
yeah.
at Florida State. Just,
Yeah, Adam
just-
Fuller, DC
yeah.
at Florida State.
okay.
For now.
Okay, I was confused for a second. I was thinking, yeah, so
I'd take John Woodley at Florida State over that guy.
right this second.
100% agree.
Yeah. Zach
Wilson is a buy for me.
Quarterback from New York, right?
Yeah, New York.
Yo, he's got that dog in him. Yeah, I'm buying that guy.
Yeah.
Nothing else, just for locker room stories.
Fast like a cougar. You know what I'm talking about?
Dak Prescott.
Buy Dak Prescott.
Well, buy because he's injured. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Buy. I'm buying Dak. Do you got one that you want to throw out there? DJ Moore. Another week of DJ Moore. You said Baker's so great.
I said buy at one point.
You did.
Last
You were
week,
wrong.
I think.
Yeah. DJ Moore.
Yeah, don't buy him anymore.
Oh, Riley, here we go.
Najee Harris, sell.
Oh, Najee Harris, quick sell. You better.
Hard sell on
They're
Najee
going to
Harris.
short that stock.
Yeah,
hard sell.
Najee not great.
I like Riley's. Josh Heupel, third chin. Oh, my God.
I'm going to buy the third chin now. I wouldn't have 3 weeks ago. I wouldn't have 3 weeks ago.
Gross.
No.
JT said Tua.
Sell Tua because I don't know that he ever plays football again.
Too soon, boys.
Oh, wow. That's
I don't know if he's alive. I don't know. Geno Smith. No, serious talk. Tua scares me. I would sell him right now.
Yeah, you could have left it at that.
That's a good one. Trevor Lawrence.
Oh
Buy Trevor Lawrence.
God, Joey.
What?
Yeah, okay, nothing. Trevor.
It's late in the show.
You're buying
but we're not
Trevor?
getting canceled.
You're buying Trevor?
Yeah, I'll buy Trevor.
Didn't he sell him last week?
No. I didn't sell Trevor last week.
Joey's like a freaking yard sale. He just picks it up, takes it to the down the road and sells the shit, and then goes down the road and buys it again. And he's just trying to flip it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy because it's Duval. Like I'm gonna buy him.
I think that's what I said. I think that's word for word what I said last
Oh,
week.
Brad, where are you? You got one? Hollywood Brown sell. Piss off.
On Trevor Lawrence, he's my backup quarterback in my fantasy league, so I'm going to buy.
Oh, that's a fun fact. No, I wanted a name, Brad.
Oh, I don't have any. Y'all are doing really good.
Geno Smith.
Buy.
Skylar Thompson.
I'll buy Geno Smith. I'm selling Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson?
Skylar
We're
Thompson.
selling Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, Skylar Thompson's the quarterback at
Geno
Miami.
Smith.
Buy.
Buy. I'm buying.
Top 6 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, also, I wanted to ask y'all, what did y'all think about that roughing the passer on Tom Brady?
Hold that thought. Hollywood Brown, last one for the night. Hollywood Brown.
Realistically, I'm gonna sell. He's Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell. D Hop's coming back. I'm gonna sell. D Hop's going back, bro. You know what Kyler does? He gets D Hop love, like how Stafford is with Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. Hollywood
Yeah.
Brown. I don't think he's a polished enough route runner to separate consistently, and the deep ball's not going to be there consistently enough with Kyler at quarterback. So I'm selling Hollywood Brown as well.
Stafford.
Yeah, sell.
Yeah, same. Sell.
He just looks bad right now.
That was fun. We love that. Love you guys. That was fun. Make sure you're subscribed and like right now. If you're still here, I know you're subscribed, but make sure you like it too. That'd be cool. Dolphins team doctor lawsuit waiting to happen.
Sell the Dolphins team doctor.
Wait till he gets
Sell
sued,
the
then buy it.
Dolphins right now.
Sell him, you got fired. You can buy him real cheap.
Right.
That's true.
Make sure you guys are liked and subscribed. We love you. If you're on the podcast version and you're still here, good Lord, we really love you. Make sure you hop into this. This is fun. This is fun. I enjoyed it. Tonight was fun. Brad, you want to get us out of here, brother?
Real quick, Joey.
Yeah.
Tom Brady?
Sorry. Tom Brady, the roughing the passer?
Yeah.
Bullcrap.
Okay.
Anybody else, it's not roughing the passer.
There's no such thing as roughing the passer. I'm sick of it.
Agreed.
Okay.
It's
They
not
need to
real.
change it.
Like
The concussion protocol, it's just like that.
That was
Bam.
the third worst one.
Yeah, I don't know. What I thought. That wasn't even the worst. That wasn't even the worst roughing the passer of the freaking weekend.
Okay, just wanted to get y'all's opinion on that. That's going to be it for tonight's Sitters. It's been Bradford Douglas along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez with producer Rolf, and we are Front Porch Sitting.
Sorry,
See you
Tyson.
next time, Sitters.
Sorry, Tyson. Still love you. Woo!